that Rumeysa Ozturk video, that ends American tourism and American universities as we know it. That's it. That really is it. That was not an arrest. We all saw it. That is not what an arrest looks like, particularly of a harmless woman, not approached by police, identified as police, as we'd understand. That looks like a kidnapping gang, a disappearance effort, an abduction, maybe even a lynching. Like when you see people behave like that and they're covered up and there's a gang of them, that is terrifying. That is terrifying for anyone watching it, particularly given that so many people are being taken off the streets. American tourism is gone, completely gone. After all of the other incidents with, the Brit, the Germans, the Canadian, the French scientists, what have you, right? And the warnings put out by German and British officials about what could happen to you going to the States. Actually watching that video, imagine yourself as a woman of color in the States, and you're from outside the States, particularly if you're Muslim. That's terrifying. And what did she do? Just, this is in the land of the free, right? Where free speech is meant to reign. We had J.D. Vance come to Europe to try and lecture us about our democracy and free speech. Look at that video. That is going to scare the bejesus out of everyone around the world. This is America now. We already knew the cops were thuggy, but this is another level. No one is safe there. So that ends it for American tourism. That ends it. And for American universities, forget the talent coming in from the rest of the world. No, not just from Muslim countries, or not just from people of color, but not just from women as well, but everyone from Europe and Canada too, all of your allies, all of your enemies, all the people that are neutral. Why would anyone go to America at the moment when we see people being treated like that? And not just foreigners, but people in America as well. It looks like, as far as the thuggy government is concerned, anyone but anyone can get pulled off the streets. Any building can get broken into if Elon Musk says so. This is dangerous as hell, and it is going to absolutely screw over the US economy, because no one will want to go to America. No one, I'm sure, wants to go to America at the moment, and no one wants to touch anything American, because this is intensely toxic to watch and terrifying.
Surveillance video shows a graduate student at Tufts University near Boston being taken into custody by federal agents, according to the student's attorney. Rumeysa Ozturk, a Turkish national, was arrested near her apartment close to the university's Somerville campus.
Where the police?
Could be any one of us. Like, if they could take Rumeysa, who's like the sweetest amongst us, what's that to say about anyone else? Honestly, when I think of her, I just think of this angelic presence, and that's why I feel like it's so ironic that she was treated in this way. I think it's completely ridiculous to link Rumeysa to Hamas because she wrote an article criticizing, again, the university for not listening to the student body when they passed certain resolutions regarding what was happening in Palestine. To equate that to supporting Hamas is completely ridiculous in my view. Her personal information, her photograph, and all her details about what she was studying, and I'm not sure what else, was posted online on a website called Canary Mission that regularly kind of posts people's information, who they deem as, terrorist or Hamas supporters or whatever label that they apply. I just feel so horrible that her intuition kind of came true, that some harm could come to her. It's heartbreaking, and I hope we can turn the tide and turn the direction in a different way.